Hey everyone, another book haul. Uh, so this time we're going to look at everything that I bought in February of 2025. We're going to start with the standards, the stuff that everyone has. Dean Koontz, The Eyes of Darkness. Now this is one of his early books, but it was rewritten a little bit. Previously published as The Eyes of Darkness by Lee Nichols. Yeah, so he specifically says he was trying to improve his early novels. It would be cool to get my hand on some of his original, actual early novels, the ones that he rewrote, just to see were they actually improved, or did he make them worse? Actually, cool. And then we've got a couple of Dean Koontz thrillers. So I think both of these are from the mid 2000s. Your Heart Belongs to Me and Relentless. And of course, some more Stephen King. Pet Sematary. This has a really cool cover. Full Dark, No Stars. Stephen King. And the last one, Duma Key by Stephen King. Dusty. More of a medical thriller. Robin Cook, Chromosome 6. I like the bright red on this. I don't know, I think it's a simple but effective cover. There he is, looking very professional. Cool. I've got a few books here by G.M. Hague. So, The Devil's Numbers. Now, this is an Australian author, and I was kind of thinking to myself, how do I differentiate myself? And it'd be nice to do a lot of reviews of Australian authors, Australian genre authors. Devil's Numbers. Ghost Beyond Earth. Read it if you dare. I will dare. Now these look like big books, but I don't know, the text is pretty big. So maybe not that long. G.M. Hague, Voices of Evil. So I think I've got all of his major books. I think there's actually only 4 major G.M. Hague. So it'd be cool to cover all of them. This next one I was really happy to find. Amityville 3D by Gordon McGill, author of Armageddon 2000, Omen 4. Lovely. He also did The Stallion, I think. Is that the correct title? The one with a cool undead horse on the cover. The Other Side by Diana Henstall. Mark Frost, The List of Seven. Now, Mark Frost is the other Twin Peaks creator, right? I think he was co-creator. Lethal Kisses, edited by Ellen Datlow. Who's in this? Yeah, so some pretty big names. Joyce Carol Oates, David J. Shaw, Christopher Fowler, Douglas Clegg, Ruth Rendell. Is that the Richard Matheson, or is that his? I think he has a son that might have done a bit of writing as well. Unsure. Looks good. Very famous author as well. James Herbert, Haunted. I've really liked his stuff so far, and this is a nice short one, so looking forward to it. John Gideon, Golden Eyes. Joe Donnelly, The She. Raw Evil, Pure Malevolence, Absolute Horror. Ghoul by Michael Slade, author of Headhunter. Yeah, I haven't found Headhunter yet, so I do have one of his other ones. I think I have maybe like number 2 and number 4. What number is this? Is this number 2? I think so. Anyway, I've got a couple, but I still need to get Headhunter. I love the Alice Cooper quote here. And last horror thing here, I've got a Richard Lehman omnibus, Darkness Tellus, and One Rainy Night. Combination of 2 novels. All right, next up, I've got a stack of, thriller, spy, action kind of stuff. Body of Evidence. This is a novelization of a film starring Madonna. Apparently, this is a terrible, terrible movie. But I was still curious about it. The Man with the Golden Gun by Ian Fleming. Cool movie tie-in. Christopher Lee there, I think. Bit hard to tell. I think he's in this one. Got more James Bond. It's Thunderball by Ian Fleming. I was really happy to find this because it's very, very tough to find men's adventure here in Australia. I don't know, I just feel like I never see it around. It's The Survivalist, Mid-Wake. This is number 28-ish, I think, by Jerry Ahern. This is a really thick book as well for a men's adventure. Look at that. And it's also a zebra, which is cool. Hard to find zebras around here too. I see like zebra romance, zebra historical romance, I think, mostly. But very little of their horror, very little of their men's adventure. Oh, speaking of Christopher Lee, I've got Eric Ambler, The Care of Time. I bought this just because it has Christopher Lee on the cover. That's probably not a good reason to buy a book, but oh well. The Brotherhood of the Rose, David Morrell. Famous for First Blood, of course. Earl Stanley Gardner, The Case of the Lazy Lover, which is a Perry Mason book. I don't know too much about it. They're supposed to be good, though. Charles Wilford, New Hope for the Dead. Bought this one just because it said The Pope of Psycho Pulp at the top. And it's by a weird publisher that I'd never heard of. Look cool. Elmer Leonard likes it. Yeah. I can see why I bought it, even though I don't really know what this is very much. I was really happy to find this movie tie-in of Cape Fear, John D. MacDonald. So, of course, the original novel is The Executioners, but famous under the film title, which is Cape Fear. And then we've got the Scorsese version tie-in here. I haven't seen the Scorsese version. I've seen the original, though. The original movie. All right, speaking of movie tie-ins, I've got Dune by Frank Herbert. And this is the tie-in to the David Lynch film, which I've not seen, actually. I should check it out. Yep, cool. Very excited to check that out. And then we've also got The Godmakers by Frank Herbert. This is a very beat up copy, but happy to find it. And I'm interested to read something by him that's not Dune, just because, I don't know, getting into Dune seems like more of a commitment. This book's only like 170 pages or something. So, yeah. I'm always looking for this guy's horror stuff, but this is a science fiction one. Phases of Gravity by Dan Simmons. This was just a random science fiction book I picked up because it looked pulpy. Mike Resnick, Walpurgis 3. Well, how do you say this word? Is it more like, looks kind of German or something? Walpurgis? I don't know. Yeah, this looks cool. Got a man with kind of like some sort of space blaster ray gun thing. And then we've got some sort of sci-fi satanic cult by the looks of it. Nice. Kim Newman, The Nightmare. Kim Newman, I think, is more known for his horror stuff. But this looked like a some sort of weird sci-fi thing. Richard Matheson, What Dreams May Come. Again, a movie tie-in version. This is some sort of weird sci-fi love story by the looks of it. Not sure if it'll be really my thing. I do want to check out Richard Matheson though. Why did I buy this one? Men in Black novelization? Ugh. It has pictures in the middle though. Yeah. Already regretting it. Regretting this one too. Independence Day. Now this one maybe is more my thing. We'll see. Star Trek Generations by J.M. Dillard. Okay, that's it for the sci-fi. I've got a few westerns here. Well, they're all by the same author, so we've got Max Brand, In the Hills of Monterey. Max Brand, Peter Blue. Red Wind and Thunder Moon. And The Lightning Warrior. That's a cool painting. Last book here. This looks like some sort of UFO crank book. A revolutionary new appraisal of UFOs, their flight paths, origins, and intentions. Looks like they're visiting Australia. Even while you read this, interplanetary spaceships are rebuilding a world grid system from which it appears they can draw motive power, and they are possibly also using the grid for navigational purposes. It's got a sequel. All right, yeah, that's it. So that's everything that I got in February. I will post another video soon of everything that I bought in March. All right, thanks for watching. See you all later.